Hey guys, Shane Starnes with DroidMotorX.com, and tons of awesome, incredible news has happened today. This has been a very exciting day for Android fans. First off was the announcement between Verizon and HTC. The Droid DNA has been made official. It will launch on November 21st, which is this guy's birthday. So happy birthday to me. The HTC Droid DNA boasts the very first full 1080p Super LCD 3 screen. Now this thing has unmatched clarity. You can't find a more clear screen on any other Android device, any iOS device. Even Apple computers like the new MacBook Pro with the Retina display cannot even match the pixel density on this display. This thing has 440 pixels per inch. That's almost double the iPhone 5. Now if you were impressed by the screen, which I already am, this thing also has an incredible 8 megapixel rear facing camera that is top of its class. So this is even a little bit better than the 1S, 1X series cameras, and this thing should be awesome for taking pictures and also taking 1080p videos. So I'm also pretty excited about the front facing camera because it is also an incredible 2.3 megapixels. That should be great for G-talking or for recording anything on the front-facing camera, like, you know, blogs or whatever. Internally, this thing is rocking a Qualcomm Snapdragon S4 Pro quad-core processor that's clocked at 1.5 gigahertz. It's running Sense 4 Plus and Jelly Bean, so you know this thing is going to fly. To top it all off, it has a high-end GPU to power that awesome screen, so you know that gameplay and just a day-to-day task on this phone are going to be very fast. There's going to be no lag whatsoever. So as far as the design is concerned, many people are comparing this to a sexy sports car, which is really what HTC had intended all along. A lot of folks that were at the event, they got to have some hands-on time, are saying that it's super thin and super lightweight when compared to another big screen device like the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Of course, don't get it confused. HTC says this is not a phablet. They just want you to say it's a big phone. I guess you could call it a phablophone because it's a mix between a phablet and a phone. But at 5 inches, this really can compete with the Samsung Galaxy Note 2, which comes out in the next couple of weeks. The only major downfall, the only reason why I'm not running out to get this device today is because it comes with 16 gigabytes of internal memory, which there is no expandable SD card slot. But for someone like me, I can get by on less storage because I don't really download tons and tons of games. I do download some applications, but I feel like I'll be just fine with 16 gigabytes. But for you, that may be a deal breaker. Another thing that should be noted is the battery is only 2020 milliamps. So HTC has been historically known for putting tiny batteries in their beastly phones. So going back to like the HTC Thunderbolt, which was the first 4G LTE device on Verizon, you couldn't get more than 3 or 4 hours of battery life out of that phone. Now, I personally went out and purchased the Resound, and I kept it for about 14 days before returning it because I was killing a battery in 4 or 5 hours with the phone on standby. Now, with this 5-inch 1080p screen, plus the quad-core processor and LTE, I have trouble seeing that phone lasting for very long, but I guess we'll see. This looks to be an awesome phone. If you can't wait on the Galaxy Note 2, which comes out in 2 weeks, go ahead and put your pre-order in for the HTC Droid DNA. It will come out, like I said, on my birthday on November 21st. So in other big news, today is also Nexus Day. So the Nexus 4 and the Nexus 10, along with the new versions of the Nexus 7, were all made available for order on the Google Play Store. If you're like me, you stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning hoping that you'd be able to order it, but no such luck. We were not able to order it here in the United States until 9 o'clock Pacific time. That would be 12 o'clock Eastern time, or for people in my time zone, the Central time, it was 11 o'clock. So I had no problem at 11:15 going and ordering my Nexus 10, but others were experiencing tremendous problems. So lots of folks couldn't get their order processed. There were troubles with the servers. These Nexus devices are so popular that not even Google can keep their site up. Not to mention, the Nexus 4 sold out in just 25 minutes, and about 2 hours in, the Nexus 10 had sold out of the 32 gigabyte models. I'm glad that I got mine ordered today. Hopefully you did the same, or else you may not get to order yours for several weeks on end. So in other big news, 4.2 was released to AOSP. That means that developers like CyanogenMod, AOKP, and all kinds of other ROM developers will have their chance to be the quickest to build their 4.2 ROM. It's also rolling out to Nexus devices like the Nexus 7, the Nexus 4, the Nexus 10. The Samsung Galaxy Nexus should begin receiving their rollout if they are on GSM networks. Of course, Verizon, we probably won't see that rollout until the next 3 or 4 months. But know that the development community will have a 4.2 ROM available, I'm guessing within the next day or so. Of course, 4.2 brings all kinds of new features, a new clock widget, new calendar, widgets to the lock screen. It brings quick power settings, the photosphere, and there's all kinds of awesome new things in 4.2. But anyways, guys, that has been a quick roundup of all the exciting news from today. Let me know in the comments below, were you guys pulling the trigger on the Droid DNA, or does that battery life scare you as much as it scares me? Or are you sticking it out for the Samsung Galaxy Note 2? And also, I want to know in the comments, who picked up a Nexus 10? We on Verizon cannot get the Nexus 4. It's just not going to happen for us. Some of you guys may have made the decision to swap over to a GSM network so that you can have the Nexus 4. Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe right here, and thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.